Hello, everybody. My name is Anamari Gaiva, a teacher, trainer, and a life coach. Now, I would like to talk to you today about relationships. Relationships. If we look at people who are successful, you will notice that they are very conscious about who are their friends and who they have relationships with. To them, relationships are set the same way that goals are set, because your relationship has a lot to do with how far you go in life and how successful you are in life. What you have to take note of is you are a sum total of all your relationships, both the good ones and the bad ones. Is an addition of all of them that you become. So if supposing, for instance, you have more friends that are not disciplined than friends that are disciplined, when you total it all, you will notice that you yourself will become indisciplined. You will be someone that lacks self-discipline. But if you have friends that are target oriented, that are goal oriented, who their eyes are never off the ball of success, you also will become like them. So we have to be careful with the kind of relationships we find ourselves in. In the story of Joseph, when he was in jail, one of his friends was the cupbearer. Now, because he had a good relationship with the cupbearer, when the time came that Pharaoh was in need of someone to interpret his dream, he remembered Joseph because he had a good relationship with the cupbearer. So your friends will determine how far you will go in life. If Joseph did not have a friend in a high place, for instance, like the cupbearer, who would be able to speak of him in front of someone as highly positioned as Pharaoh, he wouldn't have been able to get to the position that he got to. So your relationships are very, very important. There was a study that was carried out by MIT, and in their study they found out that most people do not earn more than 2,000 to 2,500 above the average income of all their friends. So if the average of all your friends, for instance, their average salary or their average income is $5,000, for instance, what the research is saying that you will not be able to earn more than 2,000 or 2,005. That most people do not earn more than 2,000 or 2,005 above what all their friends earn, which will be 7,000 to 7,005. So you can see how important your relationships are. You can see how important your friends are. So that means if your friends are people who their income is in the millions, surely your own income at one point will have to adjust to earning in the millions. Why? Because they would rub off on you the same success pattern that they are taking, the same success that they are achieving. At one point, it will start to rub off on you, knowingly or unknowingly. The same way that with the negative, that if you are rolling, you have friends or you have people that are very close to you that are drug addicts, before you know it, you have the tendency to fall into addiction of drugs. So you have to be careful with the kind of friends you roll with, the kind of people you have. Rich friends will teach you about success, because you will notice that all they talk about is success. So at one point, like a sponge, you begin to assimilate everything they keep talking about success, and you start to think on that line too. Someone said something that if you find yourself to be the smartest among all your friends, then you are in trouble. Because why? They will not be able to add anything more to you. And if you cannot improve daily on your life, what will happen? You start to go down to their level. So you have to ensure that your friends are always smarter than you, so that you yourself can become smarter. So work on your relationships daily. And as you work on your purpose and as you work on your goals, you have to work on your relationship. Every time you review your goals, review your relationship. Anytime you change your goals, change your relationship. Because your goals and your purpose in life will determine the kind of friends you need, will determine the kind of relationships you need to go into. They can determine the kind of people that you need to work with. So as you do that, you have to review. Do not be afraid to review and upgrade. If need be, upgrade. Do not be afraid to review your relationships and upgrade, and let go of that friend or that relationship that is not in line with your purpose. Do not be afraid of that. There's something that Les Brown said. Les Brown says that if you have 9 broke friends, be rest assured it's a matter of time before you become the 10th person. So you have to ensure that you review. If you have 9 broke friends, let go of them. If you're on the path to success, you have to let go of them. There is nothing about being sentimental about it, because we human beings at times we are too sentimental, and this puts us in trouble. Always seek good mentors. Always seek relationship that will bring about coaching, that will bring about a change in your thought pattern, that will bring about an improvement in your life, that will bring about knowledge of things that you don't know. Always seek those kind of relationship, and always watch out for toxic relationship. The quickest way to kill a big dream is to tell it to a small-minded person. So if your friends are all small-minded and you have a big dream, be rest assured that dream will die with time. So what do you need to do? You need to keep on upgrading your friends. You need to let go of those small-minded people. Small-minded people will make you small-minded. You cannot have a big dream and have small-minded friends and have small-minded partners. It can't work. So you have to get rid of small-minded friends. You have to keep reviewing your relationship. So I would like to advise you today. I would like you to, take an exercise, bring out a book, write down all your friends, write down your partners, the relationships you have, and take a stock. Write out the advantages for each friend and the disadvantage from each friend. Write out the names of your friends. In the next column, write out the advantages you gain from that relationship. The next column, write out the disadvantages you face in that relationship. And lastly, write out your purpose and your goals and compare it to those relationships. The ones that work, take it. The ones that do not align with your purpose, cross it out and work on improving your relationship. There is no magic to get into the top. These are the basic and simple principles to get to the top. So work on your relationship today. And as you do this, you will get to the top. And I will see you at the top. My name is Enomai Daiva. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel on Lead Top Coaching. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Please comment, like, share our videos. Let me know what you think about relationships and how it has affected you. And let me know if you think there's something that should have been added here. Please add it to the comments. Someone out there might need to hear it. So whatever is missing from what I just said, or whatever corrections you would like to make, whatever comment, whatever queries, write it out, and feel free to send me a private message if you have any further questions. Do have a blessed day.